I will share a simple gluten-free and vegan bread recipe in this video. If you are allergic to yeast, this recipe is perfect for you. This bread recipe is without yeast and baking soda. I have used a sourdough starter to make this bread. Let's start with the recipe. Here I have 20 grams of chia seeds. First we need to grind these seeds into a fine powder. Instead of chia seeds, you can also use the same quantity of flax seeds or any other starch of your choice. Next, I have 20 grams of psyllium husk, 20 grams of olive oil, 1 spoonful of salt and 150 grams of sourdough starter. All the ingredients are very important and cannot be skipped in this recipe. This sourdough starter was made from sorghum flour, but any other gluten-free sourdough or non-gluten-free sourdough starter will work here. I have here 450 grams of gluten-free flour. I'm using a combination of buckwheat and sorghum flour in this recipe. Any variety of gluten-free or millet flour will work in this recipe. Next, add psyllium husk, ground chia seeds and salt into the flour and mix with a fork or with the help of a whisk. Next, add the sourdough starter and mix again. Next, add oil and combine everything with the help of water. Add water as required and make a soft dough. I have used a total of 2.5 cups of water. Now take another mixing bowl, or you can also use a bread tin here. Sprinkle some flour into the bowl. This will help transfer the bread dough later and prevent the dough from sticking to the bottom. Next, transfer the bread dough to the bowl. Allow proofing the dough for a minimum of 6 hours. You can keep it for overnight. The more you let the dough rest, the better taste will be. Because it is a gluten-free bread, so the results will not be like regular sourdough bread, but the taste is similar, or I would say it tastes better. This is how the dough looks like after 7 hours. Next, I am going to transfer the dough to a baking tray. You can directly flip the bowl on a baking paper and then transfer it to a baking tray. With the help of a sharp knife, make small cuts that will help in baking. First, bake the bread at 200 degrees for 12 minutes and then reduce the temperature to 180 degrees Celsius and bake it for another 30 minutes. Switch off the oven and let the bread rest in the oven for another 10 to 12 minutes. The bread is ready now. You can dust the excess flour now. It has baked nicely and it has got a beautiful brown crust. Let's cut it. It's perfect from inside. I hope this recipe will help many of you. Thank you so much for watching Broccoli Shockley. All questions and concerns are welcome in the comments. For a customized diet plan, you can contact me through my website www.familydietplan.com.